Hi everyone, here is the brick wall that I'm adding to my sketchbook following my last How I Draw video. Those of you joining my Sketchbook Sunday series for the first time, I've decided to be accountable and commit to filling up a sketchbook. I'm not worrying about having that perfect sketchbook because at this point, I won't. In fact, here's why I like making mistakes, because it means that my next drawing of that particular subject will be better. I actually do feel some type of relief when I'm able to see the errors I've made because I now know what to do or what to add next time. It's a learning process and we should all embrace each step of the way. So the pencil sketch is actually going to be quick because I'll be painting the bricks in before I ink it, which is when I'll decide the placement of the bricks. I'm starting with the main character of my sketch, which is the door. Then I'll build objects from the foreground, then away from the door. This is the usual process I like to follow, but it's not set in stone. It helps me keep proportions as close as possible to the reference. Are my proportions always correct? No, but it helps. If you haven't started your drawings this way before and you decide to try it, let me know if it helped. And if you already have been doing it this way, let me know, as well as any other tips and tricks you have to help with proportions. Okay, I'll chat with you in about 5 minutes when I start inking. Here, I'm just going to go over what I sketched, and this is where we have the chance to make a few adjustments. I should have made the door a teeny bit wider, but it is what it is. This is also where I sketch in my style, so whether you sketch loose, rough, or clean, this is the time to lay down the groundwork. As we become stronger artists, remember we can start taking shortcuts, skipping steps here and there, and your muscle memory will allow you to do so. Alright, see you in a few when I start painting. For the wash, I mixed a little bit of burnt sienna, burnt umber, and a cadmium red hue. If I were to do this wash over again, I'd put more water down on the paper and touch a few spots with each color separately to give it more texture. So feel free to try that out on your painting. For the door color, I mixed a cerulean blue hue, an alizarin crimson hue, and a sap green. I didn't want to just use white to lighten a blue because I want to learn how to mix colors using primary and secondary colors. Will I use this method all the time? Probably not. But again, at this stage that I'm at right now, it's good to build a foundation. There was a percentage online I found of how much to use each color, but basically I used more cerulean and added a little bit of crimson and a little bit of green here and there until I got the color I was happy with. And now I'm just adding the bricks here and there on the wall. Again, this is up to you where you want to add them. You can even add the entire brick wall. And if you do, I'd start from the bottom of one side of the door, going around the door, then work your way out. After I paint, I'll start inking over some, not all of the bricks, and the other objects in the sketch. For the sign, I used indigo, and for the little yellow square, I started with yellow ochre, but then I tried to brighten it up with a cadmium yellow hue. Okay, I'll see you all on the other side. Okay, as I wrap up, I'm adding my usual finishing touches with my little dots, hashing, and white highlights. Let me know how you did in the comments and what style you're gravitating to. Loose like a continuous line, more of a rough sketch, or clean, or all. All right, until the next video, stay positive, stay creative, and be kind.